TfW Class 142 coming soon. The Pacer comes to Cardiff. Turn back the clock from 25th November and fire up more diesels with new gameplay and DMU variants from Just Trains. The story so far. We announced the TfW Class 142 back in our April roadmap, with further updates coming from Just Train since, including the addition of liveries for the Class 150 and Class 153 and details of the new timetable. There have also been details given in the Just Trains development blog. The setting, Cardiff circa 2019. Bounce back to the Trafnideath Cymru days of yesteryear with Just Trains detailed BR Class 142, transformed to reflect the teal tone Pacers as they were in their last years of Welsh operation. Shuttle around the Cardiff City network in nodding donkey style. In this add-on, revisit Cardiff City network in the iconic Class 142 Pacer. Across an all-new 2019 timetable, embark on hundreds of services that shuttle around the city limits in classic bouncy fashion. The trains. TfW Class 142 Pacer. The focus of this add-on is the Class 142 Pacer, first introduced to Train Sim World in Just Train's first route add-on, Blackpool branches. Much derided by many enthusiasts and commuters due to their loud engines and bumpy ride, these cheap, utilitarian buses on rails lasted many decades in service, prompting headlines of the train that never dies and Britain's hated Pacer, the train that just won't go away. Their temporary services lasted from 1984 right through until 2021 and saw them take to the rails across Britain, from Carlisle and Dumfries in the north, to Devon and Cornwall in the south, as well as Wales. Initially, Pacers in Wales were run by Arriva Trains Wales. These were taken over by Transport for Wales in October 2018. In this add-on, the Class 142 will be adorned in a transition livery when the Arriva names and logos were removed and the TfW branding was placed over the basic underlying Arriva livery. In addition, the following changes have been made to reflect the more contemporary setting for the Pacer. 1. LED headlights. 2. Two-leaf bifold doors replacing four-leaf bifold doors. 3. Updated door open/close operating buttons. 4. Sanding equipment fitted. 5. Non-operational smash glass to access emergency door handle. 6. NRN and GSMR antennas added to the roof. 7. New seat design and authentic maquette. 8. Operational DRA and TPWS. As with the Blackpool branches Class 142, passenger announcements are implemented featuring an authentic native Welshman. These function the same way as the Blackpool branches Pacer, being activated by a manual button in the cab. Class 150 and Class 153 DMUs. In addition to the Class 142, both the Class 150 and Class 153 DMUs receive the same style of ex-Arriva livery. These are only playable within the timetable specific to this add-on and requires Cardiff City Network to unlock, as neither the Class 150 or 153 are included in the TfW Class 142 add-on. Timetable and gameplay. The new timetable included in this add-on features service patterns from the period for the Class 142, 150, and 153 DMUs across the multiple branch lines stemming from Cardiff Central and Queen Street stations. A selection of new scenarios are also included, with one featuring the headboard shown in the first screenshot of this article. In our October roadmap, Just Train stated, the timetable included a set in 2019 where the service pattern on the Valley lines was quite different compared to how it is now. Instead of trains going from Corton to Penarth, the trains from Corton instead went a rather journey much quicker by foot as it's a U shape, and the Penarth trains instead go out of the map to Bargoed and Remy instead of Corton. Class 142 run most of the Valley line diagrams, but in 2019 TfW had a couple of Class 37 diagrams with MK2Fs running services up to Remy, which you'll be able to drive up to Heath High level. These services will require Tees Valley line and Class 86/2 local for the MK2F coaches to operate. In addition, AI layers from other Train Sim World add-ons are featured. 1. GWR Class 802 and Class 150 services from Riviera Line. 2. A once-per-day cross-country Class 220 Voyager service. 3. GWR HSD and Class 166 services from Great Western Express. 4. Cross-country Class 170 services from Rivet Games Class 170 add-on. 5. Class 66 freight services from West Coast Main Line, London Milton Keynes, and Cargo Line Volumes 1 and 3. 6. Railhead Treatment Train. 8th Generation Console Gameplay. After further reviewing performance on previous generation consoles, Just Trains have amended this timetable to provide a suitable experience for these players Xbox One and PlayStation 4. There will be no additional services playable or AI from layered content from other add-ons. Train Sim World 6 Transport for Wales BR Class 142 DMU will release on 25th November for Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Epic Games Store, and Steam for £12.99/euros 15.99/$16.99. A user manual for this add-on will be made available shortly before or on release day. Preview live stream. Just Trains will be hosting the preview stream for the TfW Class 142 on their own YouTube channel on 24th November. You'll also be able to join us for a launch day stream on the Train Sim World YouTube channel on 25th November. Gameplay for the TfW Class 142 requires Cardiff City Network, the first route in Wales to ever feature in Train Sim World. This urban network-style route add-on runs along separate branches with a much more contemporary TfW-branded Class 150 DMU, along with a one-car Class 153 Sprinter. Train Sim World 6 out now. You can still upgrade to TSW 6 by purchasing Standard, Deluxe, or Special editions. The latter includes a wider selection of routes to play, including Cardiff City Network.